Hello, this is Marvelyn Brown. Thanks so much for joining me today. So, if you're someone who is looking for a way to create consistent income from home without working long hours, this is the video that you want to watch. So, in this course, it's called the Digital Product Blueprint. We're going to show you how to create, package, and promote digital products. Now, this is a way, digital products have really changed a lot of people's lives because digital products are things that we're already familiar with. But maybe, I know for me, I have always been creating digital products, but really never looked at it as a digital product. And you'll see what I mean here in a moment. But I have never really, in creating these things, I never looked at them as a way to start a business. But a lot of people are starting businesses using digital products, and I want to show you some of the things that I've learned over time in terms of how to make them, how to package them, and how to promote them. Because the way you package them and promote them is going to really be significant in how you can be successful with this new business model. So, what is a digital product? Digital goods or e-goods are intangible goods that exist in digital form. Now, this might sound a little complicated, but it really isn't. And you're going to see as we go through this, you are going to see that there are a lot of products, digital products, that you're already familiar with. So, digital products are intangible items that are delivered electronically, like mobile apps, courses, blog posts, anything that can be downloaded and used digitally can be considered a digital product. So even something like a blog post, a course, a mobile app. Think about how many times we use mobile apps in the run of a day. I know I use a lot of mobile apps for my business. I have mobile apps that give me like cash back, like Rakuten and Be Frugal. Some of the things that I use to kind of save money, those are considered mobile apps. And so there are a lot of mobile apps out there that we use every single day. Now, you don't have to be a mobile app developer to sell digital products or to get in on making digital products. Something as simple as having a blog can be considered a digital product. So basically, what digital products do is they attempt to solve a problem for a group of people who are trying to accomplish something. So now here's some reasons to sell digital products. They can be made and sold using free tools, and that is what this course is going to show you how to do. They can be easily distributed to customers globally. So if you have a digital product business, you can sell to customers globally across the globe. As your product line experience and skills improve, you're going to be able to earn more in less time. And there's several reasons for that. Number one, you're going to become more productive. You're going to be more efficient. You're going to learn how to scale. And we're going to be talking about that. So we have a mini course and we have a full course. In the full course, we talk about how to scale your business, how to use leverage. And so we'll get to more of that in a moment. But the cost of producing and distributing digital products is significantly lower than selling physical products. And you'll learn why that is the case in a moment as well. They're your products. So you're creating these products. So guess what? You get to control pricing. And that means you can put them on sale. You can bundle them together. You can do a buy one, get one sale. There are a lot of different things that you can do to maximize your earnings. You can earn more simply by creating more products. And what you'll find is over time, as you start to create more products and you learn to package and promote, and that's the piece that a lot of people miss out on. So they create products, but they don't know how to package them. They don't know how to promote them. So selling digital products can also be automated. So what that means is while your automated system is selling and promoting, you can be doing other things. So you set this up once and you can move on and do other things, whether it's, expanding your business or taking care of your family responsibilities, whatever it is that you need to do. It's going to help to free up some more time so that you can get more done in the run of a day. Delivery of digital products is instant. So, what that means is when someone buys your digital product, you're going to set this up in a way that they immediately get that product. And that also means that you don't have to be physically present for someone to get your product. So, you can set the system up so that people are able to go to your shop and buy the product, and you can be asleep, you can be out with your kids, you can be working on your business, you can be doing all kinds of different things while you are selling products and services. Digital products offer higher profit margins. So what that means is it costs a lower amount, a very small amount to make, and you can charge quite a bit depending on what the product is and the demand for the product in the marketplace. They can be sold on a subscription or membership basis. So you're starting to see more companies offering subscriptions and memberships. And what that does is it provides a consistent recurring source of income. So, examples of digital products. So, think about this: cheat sheets. How many cheat sheets have you downloaded from the internet? I know I've downloaded a lot. And I've also made cheat sheets. So, even in the workplace, when I'm working a job, I have created so many cheat sheets, over time, spreadsheets, cheat sheets, things that help people kind of hack through things. So, shortcuts, things that help people get more done in less time, worksheets. So when you think about, if you're in the financial industry or you're good at doing a budget, how many worksheets have you created? You can just get on something like Google Sheets, or you can get on Excel, and you can make worksheets or fillable spreadsheets that people can use to do different things. You can make video tutorials. You can do digital graphics, home decor. So when you think about home decor being digital, it can be digital. You can actually make things that go on home decor. So say for instance, you're a designer, maybe you're a graphic designer, and you can make these images that are placed on home decor items, especially the print on demand business uses, lots of different images. A lot of people that do print on demand put images on various items. And so you can be a supplier to people who are in the print on demand business. Planners, think about how many people want to get organized. They want a simple way to organize their lives. So organizing their schedules, organizing their home, organizing their business. And so planners are a great way to do that. Guides, also known as ebooks. So guides and ebooks are the way that people learn how to do things. So instead of reading a whole, gigantic book, 500-page book, you can narrow down your focus and focus on one particular pain point or one particular area that people are struggling with, and you can create a guide that walks them through how to solve whatever that problem is. Printables. Printables are exploding now. A lot of people are doing printables because that is also another affordable way for people to get things like worksheets for their kids. You can do printable cheat sheets. You can do printable checklists. You can do coloring books. You can do word searches, and you can put them in book format and make those available for people. You can do case studies. You can do quizzes or surveys. So a lot of people are looking for ways to do things that will make their business more interactive. So if you're someone who's good at coming up with surveys and quizzes, you can sell those, and you can sell them to business owners who want to do things that are a little more interactive, or you can sell them to businesses who want to use printables, more printables. So these are just a few examples of digital products that you can create. So now, what's your next step? The next step would be to start thinking, and I'm sure your mind is kind of, spinning right now on things that you might be able to do to create digital products. But the thing that you need to do before you start creating is you need to map out your strategy. And so that's some of the things that we're going to go over in the course. Things like brainstorming product types, showing you how to select a niche, how to target an audience, how to actually map out your process. So when you think about creating a strategy, what do you think about? A lot of people, when we start talking about strategy, they start getting a little tense. And the reason for that is because they think it's going to be this long, drawn out, hard to do, boring, laborious process, when really a strategy can be very, very simple. Something as simple as taking out a pen and a piece of paper and making 4 boxes on a piece of paper and just writing out what you're going to do in each phase. And that's really what we're going to do. We're going to map out a strategy, a simple strategy that you can use to get started selling digital products. Once we do that, then we're going to reverse engineer your income goals. So it's very important to set up goals. When you have an online business, you want to have goals. And once you have those goals, we can help you. Once you know what you want to do, then we can help you reverse engineer a process that will help you reach your goals. Then we want to document that. We want to just write down some simple steps, take that map that you have created with your process and match it with your goals, and then document some basic steps that you can take to reach those goals. Then you want to implement. So if you don't ever implement, you're never going to reap the benefits. And, for whatever reason, I'm going to say that a lot of people don't implement because they're afraid. They're afraid that it's not going to work. They're afraid they're going to fail. They're afraid that, people might think they're crazy, or whatever. And to be honest with you, I think that more people are kind of jumping on the bandwagon now. However, I would say even before the pandemic, people who were starting online businesses were kind of thought to be weird anyway. Like when I started my online business, my family did not get it. They just didn't get it. And people thought I was nuts, right? Why would you want to leave your, comfortable job to start an online business? That's the big question that a lot of people have. Once the pandemic hit, it became really obvious that you need to know how to do something other than work a 9-to-5 job. Now, even if you love your 9-to-5 job, you still need to know how to do something that will give you a cushion in the event that something happens to that 9-to-5 job. And the other thing is you want to have more income. You want to be able to have more control. You don't want to have to sit there and wait for your boss to give you a raise every year. You want to be able to control your raises. If you want to raise, you need to go make more products. Or if you want to raise, you increase the pricing, or you reach out to more people, or there are different things that you can do, different levers that you can push, or buttons that you can push to earn more money when you have a system set up that enables you to do that. So you want to definitely implement, you want to put the fear aside. Everyone goes through it. I've gone through it, and fear can really hold you back. It can limit you. It can stunt your growth. And so you have to put that fear aside if you want to reap the benefits. So if you never implement, it's never going to happen. And then once you implement, guess what? You may fail. No problem, because you're going to test. You're going to test things out. And if something doesn't work, you're going to tweak it, and you're going to go back to the drawing board, and you're going to try something different. And guess what? You may find during the failure process that you grow. And that's how people learn. Think about when you learn how to ride a bike. You fall off the bike, you skin your knee. Do you just throw the bike in the trash? No, you get up, you put a Band-Aid on your knee, and you get back on there and you keep writing, right? And then eventually you quit falling off the bike. And that's how it is when you start an online business. That's how it is when you start anything that is worth pursuing. So, yeah, you may fail, but that's okay. Some of the biggest companies out there, some of the biggest companies that you deal with on a regular basis have failed, but they didn't stop. They didn't fold up and close just because something didn't work. They went back to the drawing board. And those people who went back to the drawing board and tried again, those were the people that we look up to now. So you think about all the pioneers and all the people who have come before us who paved the way, right? Those people were probably considered to be, nuts at some point. And so you don't really get to where you need to be by being a person who stays in their place. Sometimes you have to push and push and push, and then eventually you get to where you need to be. So testing is a very important part of this as well. Failure is a big part of this process. So just know that going in, that failure is a part of the process. So now, this is the part that everybody wants to know. How much can I make selling digital products, right? So I went online. I went to this site called Etsy Hunt. And Etsy Hunt has a lot of data about Etsy, about people who are selling on Etsy. So these were some of the top sellers that are on Etsy. Now, this was, I want to say, maybe the end of last year when I did this research. So things have probably changed, but these people are killing it on Etsy. So when you think about the fact that this company called Cowhide Digital Art, in 30 days they made $20,000. That's pretty good. Now, would this be, if you get to this point in your business, would this be something that would change your life? Think about the fact that some people don't make $20,000 in an entire year. And these people made it in 30 days. Wild Bloom Printables, $15,000 in a 30-day period. Citra Graphics, $14,000 in a 30-day period. So this is not to say that you're going to start a digital product business today and then next week you're going to be making 20,000. That's crazy. That's not going to happen. And there's no guarantee that you're going to get to this point. But would $500 a month do something for your budget? Of course it would. Of course you want to make $20,000 a month. And at some point you may get to that. You may get to that point quickly, or it may take you a while to get to that point. Or you may never get to that point. And a lot of it is going to be based on you. A lot of it is going to be based on your work ethic, your ability, and your willingness to learn new things and to get out there and really do the research and, implement and test and do the things that we just talked about. So the thing that I'm trying to show you here is that it's possible because people are doing it. And whether you make $1 online or you make zero online, all of that is really up to you. It's not about, people who have a lot of money. It's not about people who are super duper smart. It's about people who are willing to hang in there. It's about people who are willing to learn, and it's about people who are willing to utilize resources. And so even though you want to do this at a low cost, and this course is really going to enable you to do that, there are going to be a lot of free resources that I will introduce in this course. However, there will also be paid resources that you're going to have to decide. You're going to have to make a decision. Do I want to get where I need to go in my business? And am I willing to invest in my business and invest in myself in order to reach my goals? So the kinds of things that you use, the tools, the resources, the opportunities, you're going to have to be in a place where you're open to taking advantage of the opportunities that fit what you want to accomplish. So you have to think about, what do I want to accomplish? Do I want to accomplish $20,000 a month. And then, as I said earlier, we're going to help you. If you want to make $20,000 a month, we're going to help you reverse engineer that process so that you will know when you walk away from this course, you're going to know what it takes, how many units you're going to have to sell of XYZ product in order to make that 30-day earning. And then if you're willing to do that and you're willing to go through those steps, then you are going to be more likely to reach your goal. There's no guarantee, however, but you're going to be more likely to reach your goal than someone who says, "Oh, I think I'll just hope and pray." I say that there are a lot of people out there who are posting and hoping. So there are people online who, they have no strategy, they have no plan, they have no goals. They're just out there posting stuff, and they post and they hope. So they post something and then they cross their fingers and hope that it does well. Now, that's not a way to run your business. However, if you're interested in taking a systematic approach and, taking those measured risks that is necessary for you to get from point A to point B, then you're going to be in good shape. So just look at these items as motivation and inspiration and possibilities, the things that you can do. So now what you're going to learn in the course. So we have a mini course, and the mini course is set up for people who already have an online business. So if you've been in business for a while and you're doing creative products, I put together the mini course because you pretty much know what it takes to run an online business. If you've been in business for a while, your business is doing well, but you just can't make enough of whatever it is that you're making to make the kind of income that you want to make, then you want something that you can implement, something that's fairly easy to make, something that you can implement, and you can set up and have this thriving online business that brings in a consistent income while you're doing things like knitting and crocheting and painting and sculpting, those things that take longer to create. Takes you a longer period of time. There's only so many pieces of artwork that you're going to be able to create in a month's time. And so either you're going to be charging more for those items, which there's nothing wrong with that. However, it's just going to take you a while to get that done. So while you're getting that done, you can be selling digital products. And this mini course is going to be set up to introduce you to digital products, give you a high level course on how to make them, and give you ideas that you can use to complement whatever it is you're doing in your business. So if you're sculpting and creating, maybe you're someone who sews and you can create a digital product that goes along with your sewing business. There are other types of products that you can also implement and sell in a shop that will help to supplement your sewing business, your sculpting business, your painting business, whatever it is that you're doing. So that is what the mini course is about. Then if you are someone who's starting from the beginning, so maybe you want to just implement a digital product business and you are new to starting an online business, then you're going to get the full course. And that is going to include business building principles, market research tools, because you're going to need to find a niche. You're going to need to find an audience who will be, looking for the kinds of products that you're going to provide. You want to know how much to charge for the items, and then how to use leverage to sell digital products. Leverage is the key to automating your online business. You're going to get a free tutorial and workbook, and you're also going to have access to Canva Pro for free for 30 days. So what that means is you can try out Canva. Canva is a free tool and it's something that you can use to make digital products. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, the other thing about Canva is they have a free plan, they have a pro plan. In the pro plan, you can get access to all their tools, everything that they have available, and you can try it out for 30 days. Now, if you decide you don't want it, you don't have to move forward. You can just continue using the free plan. But if you want to use all the tools that Canva has available, you will have an opportunity to check those out. And then when you go through my tutorials, they are going to show you all the different things that you can do with Canva. Canva is an excellent tool. I've used the Adobe products, so Illustrator, Photoshop, InDesign. I use Premiere sometimes for my podcast. However, you have to really kind of go through a learning curve with Adobe products. I love Adobe products. You can do a lot with them as well. However, if you're just starting out and you're not a graphic designer, then Canva is going to be the way to go because it's a very easy tool to use. So I walk you through all of that. And then in the full course, I also go through a tech review where I show you the tools that I use to run my business and how I put all the pieces together to automate my business. And that is also something that we're going to cover in the full course. So these are the things that you're going to get, and you can sign up for the mini course. The full course, you can save 30% off of the full course at the time of this video if you sign up for it, before. It's only going to be on sale for 30% off for a limited time. So you can save money on the full course, but you can also just take the mini course if you just want the basics. So now here is an Etsy listing. So Etsy is one of the places that you can list your digital products. And the thing of it is, you can get started with Etsy for free. And so that's why I was saying, in the beginning, there are lots of free resources that you can use to get started selling digital products. And in my opinion, that is one of the most important ways that most important reasons rather that you should sell digital products. So Etsy is a great place to get started. And if you go through my referral link, you're going to be able to set up 40 products for free. So you can set up your shop for free. You can get 40 free listings, and that will get you off to a great start. So that means that you can sell 40 digital products for free. And if you're good at packaging and promoting, you can get your business up and running really well with 40 products. You can actually start making money. So that is one of the places that you can promote your digital products. You can also promote digital products on Amazon. And Amazon, of course, is one of the biggest marketplaces on the planet. So this is a way that you can also, when you have your products on Amazon and you're promoting your ebooks or your guides or your stickers or whatever it is that you're making on Amazon, that is a trusted brand. Etsy is also a trusted brand. So when you put your products and services on a trusted brand, number one, you can tap into their existing traffic. Number two, people, when they see your products on those platforms, they don't have a problem getting their credit card out and buying because they trust those brands. So people are doing business with Amazon all over the world. Same thing goes for Etsy. And so when you're on those platforms, then, you can definitely sell your products, and people can be pretty confident that when they take their credit card out and they buy from Etsy or Amazon, that they are going to be pretty safe getting your product. The only drawback, I'm going to say this real quick, and the only drawback to having your products and services on Etsy and Amazon is that there is tons and tons and tons of competition. So, say for instance, this is your product right here. As you can see, there are a zillion other products right here on the same page. Now, this isn't an actual page, or I would scroll up and down. But what you want to, kind of take into consideration is when you're selling on Amazon, it's important for you to get your products off of that Amazon page and promote them in places where there is not as much competition. And that's where, doing your market research, understanding where your ideal customers hang out is going to be really important. So if you can get your Amazon product off of Amazon, and what I mean is don't take it off of Amazon, but promote it off of Amazon, Because if you just put it on Amazon and leave it up to Amazon to promote it, you're probably not going to sell that much. But if you take it off of Amazon and put it in places where your ideal customers are hanging out, you're going to do a much better job of selling it, because you're not going to have all that competition right next door. So, people can price shop right there on the page. Here's a $4.99, a $6.99, a $9.99, and $12.99. And they can evaluate, do I want to spend $12.99 when I can get it for $4.99? So those are the kinds of things that people do on Amazon and Etsy. So the way you can get around that is by having your own platform. Now, these are from my website. These are not digital products, but the images that are on these items are digital products. So these items are print on demand products. However, the images, the graphic designs on these tumblers are digital products. And so if you're someone who's good at making these kinds of images, then you can sell these images to people that do print on demand. And that could be your business. So when you have your own website, basically you control the narrative. So everything on your site is yours. And you can control the pricing, you can control the terms. So when you're on Amazon and Etsy, you have to follow their rules. But when you have your own site, you set all the terms. You set everything up on your site, and everything on your site is yours. So there's no competition. The other great thing about it is you can promote, your products in the places where the same kinds of promotion that you would do for a product on Amazon or Etsy, you can do for your own product. And you can put your products in places where your ideal customers hang out, and you can sell them that way. But when you sell your digital products on your own platform, you don't have to worry about paying fees. You don't have to worry about terms. You don't have to worry about if I try to reach out to my customers, because guess what? When you sell a product on Etsy, that's not your customer. That's Etsy's customer. When you sell a product on Amazon, that's not your customer, that's Amazon's customer. So you don't get to build a relationship with those customers, and you may never see them again. So that's there are pros and cons to everything. And so when you are selling on other people's platforms, you have to play by their rules. My suggestion has always been to set up your own platform and then use those other platforms as a secondary form of distribution for your products. So now, what does all this mean for you? What this means is if you're a maker, designer, or crafter, there are many easy money-making opportunities available for you. If you're already into creating designs on Canva, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and more, there are tons of money-making opportunities available. If you're totally new and you're willing to learn how to use these tools, there are tons of money-making opportunities. So basically, it's really up to you. If you want to learn how this business model works and how to get started, all you need to do is sign up right here at makingitremotely.com/digital. So I hope that I will see you in the course, whether you take the mini course or whether you take the full-blown course. This is going to be some training that you don't want to miss. So I appreciate your time today, and I will see you on the next video. Have a great day, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.